You know that sinking feeling when you walk past your houseplants in December and they look sad. Leaves yellowing, growth frozen, some practically writing their own obituaries, and you're standing there thinking, what am I doing wrong? Here's the truth nobody tells you. You're probably not doing anything wrong. Your plants are just the wrong plants for winter. Because while you're moving pots closer to windows and whispering pep talks, some plants are sitting in dark corners thriving. They evolved in places where sunlight was basically a rumor, species with superpowers that turn scraps of light into energy. So today, let's meet 7 low-light champions that will be happier in your dim winter rooms than they ever were in summer. When everything outside slows to sleep, these plants remind you that growth never stops, it just changes pace. If winter had a mascot plant, it would be the pothos. This leafy overachiever doesn't just survive the dark months, it thrives like it's on vacation. Native to the forest floors of Southeast Asia, pothos evolved beneath dense canopies where sunlight barely filtered through. Those heart-shaped, glossy leaves act like little solar panels, capturing whatever light they can find, even the soft glow from a lamp or cloudy window. That's why pothos can happily live in your bedroom, hallway, or office corner, where most plants wave the white flag. In winter, it slows its growth a little, but never loses its lush green charm. Caring for it couldn't be simpler. Let the soil dry out a bit before watering. Once every 2 or 3 weeks is plenty. If the leaves droop, it's politely asking for a drink. Overwatering, not darkness, is what ends its streak. Bonus: NASA found pothos removes toxins like formaldehyde and benzene from indoor air. So, while snow falls outside, this plant quietly keeps your air fresh and your home feeling alive. Truly, pothos is proof that sometimes the secret to thriving is just not trying too hard. Number 2 is the Dracaena, and this one's a game changer for winter because it's practically indestructible in low light. Native to Africa and Asia, Dracaenas are built for endurance. They can survive on artificial light alone, yes, even rooms with no windows. That makes them perfect for offices, hallways, and bedrooms that barely see the sun. They're also air-purifying powerhouses, removing toxins like xylene and trichloroethylene, even in dim conditions. Their tall, elegant canes and sword-like leaves add instant structure and serenity to gloomy corners. Best varieties for darkness. Janet Craig, solid deep green, thrives in the lowest light. Warnecki, white-striped leaves that prefer a touch more brightness. Avoid lemon lime in dark spots. It needs more sun. Winter care secret. Dracaenas are slow drinkers. Water only every 3 to 4 weeks when the soil feels dry 3 to 4 inches down. Overwatering is their #1 enemy. Perfect for quiet, low-traffic corners or flanking doorways, this plant adds calm vertical energy wherever it stands, like a living sculpture of patience and strength. Number 3 is the prayer plant, and this one's pure magic. It actually moves to find light. Native to the rainforest floors of Brazil, it's used to dim filtered sunlight and high humidity. During the day, its leaves stretch outward, but at night, they fold together like hands in prayer, a rhythmic dance that conserves energy. That same motion helps it track every sliver of winter light. Watch it closely, and you'll notice the leaves gently shifting toward your nearest window or lamp. Nature's own slow choreography. Why it's perfect for winter. It thrives in low, indirect light and shows off its most vibrant colors, greens, purples, and pinks, in softer illumination. Winter care. Keep soil lightly moist, but never soggy. Check every 5 to 7 days. Maintain humidity by misting a few times weekly, or setting it on a pebble tray with water nearby. Avoid cold drafts. The best spot? A bright bathroom, kitchen, or grouped with other humidity-loving plants. When sunlight fades, the prayer plant keeps dancing, a small daily reminder that even in stillness there's movement and life. If plants had endurance medals, the cast iron plant would wear gold. It earned its name in Victorian England, surviving smoky rooms, cold drafts, and long weeks of total neglect. In other words, if it could survive 19th century London, your living room is a spa. Native to the shaded forests of Japan and Taiwan, this plant evolved to thrive in deep shade, feeding off faint traces of light that reach the forest floor. Its long, dark green leaves grow gracefully upright, creating a calm, elegant fountain of foliage. It's ideal for spots other plants abandon, drafty hallways, north-facing bathrooms, or low-lit corners. Temperature drops? It doesn't care. Low humidity? Not an issue. Bugs? They seem to ignore it completely. Winter care is blissfully easy. Water only when the soil feels dry a couple of inches down, usually every 2 or 3 weeks. Overwatering is one of the few ways to upset it. It's a slow grower, but that's part of its charm. The cast iron plant isn't flashy. It's steady, timeless, and loyal. When everything else withers in winter, this one just quietly keeps going, year after year, reminding you that resilience can be beautiful. While most shade plants settle for green, the Chinese evergreen breaks the mold. Its leaves come painted in silver, pink, red, or cream, brightening any gloomy corner. And what's remarkable is that it doesn't just survive low light, it flourishes. This tropical beauty evolved on the forest floors of Asia, where sunlight barely touched the ground. Its variegated leaves have adapted to make the most of every flicker of light, reflecting and redirecting it to keep photosynthesis strong. It's one of the few plants that stay colorful even through winter darkness. If you want brightness without sun, this is your star. Caring for it is simple. Water when the top inch of soil is dry and avoid sudden temperature drops below 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep it away from cold drafts, and it'll reward you with steady growth and vibrant color. It also doubles as an air purifier, filtering toxins like formaldehyde and benzene. In short, Chinese evergreen is a plant that doesn't let its environment define it. Even in dim rooms and short days, it stands out, proving that beauty and toughness can thrive together. Number 6. The parlor palm, the only palm that actually prefers low light. A favorite since the Victorian era, it earned its name by thriving indoors under gas lamps when other palms wilted. That same endurance makes it ideal for modern homes where winter light is scarce. Why? It thrives in darkness. Handles light as low as 50 to 75-foot candles. Think dim lamp glow. Pet-friendly, safe for cats and dogs. Adds instant tropical calm to cool, shadowed spaces. In winter, it slows its growth but stays lush and green. No browning, no drama. Care tip: water every 10 to 14 days when the top inch of soil is dry. Mist weekly if your heating dries the air, and keep it away from cold drafts. Too much sun can burn its delicate leaves, so indirect or artificial light works best. Perfect for north-facing rooms, softly lit bathrooms, or offices with only overhead lighting. The parlor palm doesn't chase the sun. It creates its own quiet paradise wherever it's planted. If you want a low-maintenance plant that still looks lush all year long, philodendron is your best friend. With its trailing, heart-shaped leaves, it turns any shelf, bookcase, or hanging pot into a mini jungle, even when the sun's gone missing. Native to tropical forests in Central and South America, philodendron grew beneath thick canopies where direct sunlight was rare. That's why your low-light apartment feels just right to it. It's wonderfully forgiving. Forget to water for a week? No problem. Just let the top inch of soil dry before watering again. It doesn't fuss over humidity, and it'll still look glossy even in dry indoor air. One of its best qualities is how easily it propagates. Snip a vine, place it in water, and watch roots appear within days. Suddenly you've got new baby plants to gift or decorate with. While it's mildly toxic if eaten, it's otherwise one of the most dependable houseplants you can grow. In winter, when other plants hibernate, the philodendron keeps climbing, gently reminding you that growth doesn't have to be fast, it just has to keep going. Who knew you could have a thriving jungle even when it's pitch black outside at 5 p.m.? These 7 plants turn winter darkness from an obstacle into an advantage. From the trailing pothos to the meditative prayer plant, from the architectural dracaena to the steady cast iron plant, each one transforms shadow into sanctuary. So tell me, which one will you bring into your home this winter? Are you Team Dracaena, the silent guardian of dark corners, or drawn to the gentle movement of the prayer plant? Hit that like button, share this with your plant-loving friends, and subscribe for more green life Zen tips that make every season a growing season. And remember, no matter how long the nights get, you can always bring a little green inside. See you next week, and keep growing green.